Mysterious encounter during solar eclipse. April 8th, Texas, United States. During the highly anticipated solar eclipse on April 8th, something really crazy happened in the skies over Arlington, Texas. As the moon passed in front of the sun, blocking its light, a video captured a peculiar sight, a mysterious object swiftly flying in the sky. The video, which has now gone viral, shows a seemingly unidentified flying object moving at an insane speed across the sky during the solar eclipse. As the object moves, it casts a distinct shadow on the clouds below, suggesting it is a solid, physical object and not a trick of light or an illusion. Initially, many viewers suspected the object was a genuine UFO sighting, fueling excitement and speculation. However, some experts suggested the object could be the shadow of an aircraft passing above the clouds during the eclipse. This rational explanation seemed to make sense, as aircraft can sometimes be difficult to spot during such an event. Yet, I noticed something peculiar that made me question the aircraft shadow theory. You see, if it was a plane or an aircraft, why would the object and its shadow disappear completely without leaving a trace? I mean, it's supposed to come out of the clouds, right? You can clearly see that the object moves from left and right, but it vanishes when it reaches the edge of the clouds on both sides. That's not something a typical aircraft would do. So, if it's not coming out from the clouds, what exactly is it? And considering the trajectory and the way it moves, it doesn't look anything like normal planes. Pretty bizarre when you think about it. The video has garnered almost 4 million views worldwide, and the mystery continues to captivate audiences. What could this unidentified object be? Is it a plane, a military aircraft, or something beyond our comprehension? Let me know in the comments below. Number 2. The Spinning UFO. April 8th, 2024, Festus, Missouri. On a day when the skies over Festus were captivated by the amazing sight of solar eclipse, one individual's attention was drawn to an even more extraordinary sight. A mysterious flashing object in the sky that looked completely out of the ordinary. The witness reported that the sighting occurred between 2 p.m. and 2:04 p.m. Central Standard Time, as he, along with his friend, were standing outside the Gordon Stoplight Drive-In, facing towards the solar eclipse in the southern to southwestern part of the sky, approximately 30 degrees above the horizon. The mysterious UFO seemed to be flashing with different colors, primarily green and red, and appeared to be floating stationary in the air for almost 4 minutes. Unlike the many planes we often see in the sky, this thing didn't act like a regular aircraft. The witness initially thought it might be a drone, and so did I. However, considering the high altitude of the UFO, I wasn't too sure about whether it was a drone or something else. When the witness attempted to zoom in on the object with their camera, it revealed a silver, spinning appearance, though the green and the red flashing lights were no longer visible. I don't know how to put it in words, but this bizarre nature seems to have added more mystery surrounding the object. Interestingly, the object was no longer visible once the solar eclipse reached 85 to 90% totality, suggesting that the changing light conditions may have somehow affected the object's visibility or behavior. This sighting shares several similarities with other well-documented UFO incidents, such as the presence of multicolored flashing lights, the apparent ability to hover or float statically in the sky, and the sudden disappearance of the object. And he is not the only one. Another one who lives in Rochester also experienced a mysterious object during the solar eclipse. The fact that Festus' witness was observing the solar eclipse, a highly anticipated and widely witnessed event, adds to the credibility of their account. Also, the inclusion of specific details such as time, location, and direction of the object further strengthens the reliability of the report. This event in Festus Missouri has become a matter of extensive analysis and discussion among investigators and enthusiasts of unidentified flying objects. So, did the man capture a phenomenal glimpse of an unidentified object? Or was it really good fabricated CGI meant to deceive people? You decide. Number 3. Unexplained Encounter. And just before I show you the next video, if you want to see more mysterious UFO videos, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications to never miss out on our future videos. October 19th, 2023, Virginia. On the evening of October 2023, several residents of Alexandria, Virginia, encountered a truly remarkable and strange sight in the sky. What they witnessed has left them puzzled and searching for answers regarding this peculiar event. It was around 7 p.m. local time when one individual who was driving home spotted a mysterious orange glowing object flying low in the sky. At first, he thought it might be a drone with flares, but as he pulled into his driveway and got a better look, he realized it was no ordinary aerial object. The observer quickly grabbed his phone and began recording the peculiar event unfolding in the sky. What's even more weird that after a few seconds, multiple silent, orange objects appeared in the video frame, flying northwards in a staggered line formation, probably around a dozen in total. Confused by what he saw, the person called out to a neighbor who was walking his dog, and his wife also came out to witness this peculiar sight, and they were left shocked too. This video footage, along with the multiple witness accounts, provides valuable evidence for further investigation and analysis. Given the location of the sighting, which is south of Alexandria and in close proximity to the nation's capital, Washington, D.C., the witness couldn't help but wonder if the objects could be related to some kind of military activity or testing in the area. The presence of multiple silent and strangely colored objects moving in a coordinated fashion is a characteristic often associated with credible UFO encounters. So, did the man in Virginia capture something truly unusual in the sky? Or was it all just an elaborate hoax? I'll let you be the judge of that. Number 4. UFO over Oman. October 2023, Oman.
It's not a shooting star, bro. It's there. It's still there.
This footage showcases a remarkable sighting reported by an airline pilot flying over Oman who encountered a series of peculiar lights at an exceptionally high altitude, exhibiting behavior that was unlike anything they had witnessed before. The incident occurred in the early hours of the morning on October 23, 2023, as the pilot was operating a scheduled flight crossing Oman and heading into the Arabian Sea. From the cockpit, the pilot observed a specific area of the sky where he noticed steady, mysterious lights at an extremely high altitude. So, recognizing the extraordinary nature of what the pilot was witnessing, he managed to record video footage of the movement of mysterious lights. At first, I thought this could be meteorites. However, when I was analyzing the footage further, these lights looked quite different from typical meteorites entering the atmosphere at high speed, because the lights seemed to be traveling along a specific path, with some instances of two lights moving in tandem, almost as if they're connected to one another. And, as I always say guys, when it comes to pilot, I find their UFO reports to be really convincing, and this is why the fact that this sighting was observed by an experienced airline pilot, someone who's highly trained and accustomed to identifying various types of aerial vehicles, adds significant credibility to the report. So, what do you think is happening here? Natural phenomena or something otherworldly? Let me know in the comments below. More mind-blowing UFO sightings have been happening around the world, and this playlist here will show it to you. Click and watch and enjoy to your heart's content. Also, subscribe to Classified Sightings and turn on notifications to never miss our future videos.